Hey guys, welcome to season 15. So we're gonna review a game I did in it's probably my last placement game at Master MMR, around there. As a Qiyana, always in the jungle. So I'll be explaining my pathing a bit. So here, that's what I've been doing the entire last split as well, which is to start raptors. The idea is that you can, after your first clear, do one scuttle plus raptors, and then you have 1,000 gold to spend on the Dirk. After raptors, you can either do red or golems. If you do golems, you want, after your first clear, to do raptors plus golems. This way they are sequenced together. But you can also do red after the raptors, because it allows you to be quicker on the top side or on the bot side, depending of whether you're blue or red side. And it's easier to be there for a first blood. You will be clearing faster your side. So if you want to level 3 gank, it's good to do raptors, red golems. Also notice that in the clear, that's one of the most important tips on Qiyana that you have to know. So having grass queue, okay. And if I'm moving just a bit before... Okay. Here, you see, when I did my grass queue, the red buff was not moving. So if it was moving, it would mean that an enemy would be around, like someone here invading me. So this is extremely important to know. So people will not notice it if they see me doing the grass queue on the ground, thinking, okay, he's just swapping the elements for the passive, but this grass queue tells me, okay, nobody's here to invade me, and then I'm smiting the red buff so that my my Q deals more damage because the target is below 50% HP. So very important, if you place some grass Qs in your clear, it allows you to get info whether someone is around. Although sometimes if you do it on raptors, it will move because your mid laner is nearby. So it doesn't mean that you're invaded. But here it would definitely mean so. And I smited too late, so the buff was not below 50% HP, but that's fine. There, make sure to use your neutral Q. Here you see I will have my neutral Q in 3 seconds, so I have to start my camp with the neutral Q because it's adding a lot of damage. So that's why most of the time you want to use all your Qs before finishing a camp, so that you can have your neutral Q, which does quite a lot of damage to the next camp you'll be doing. Here again, neutral Q very soon. Also, advanced tip that you have to implement, guys, it's F keys. It's very important. You see, when you're kiting the camp, you don't have to watch an enemy that's probably hitting you, like a laner, for example. So in the jungle, you have to watch your minimap constantly while you're clearing, and to use F keys to check the lane state. Is there a kill possible? So here it looks like the bot lane could be gankable because the Aurora is quite low. Janna used to heal, but it ends up to be pretty shit because I know that Graves is here. Like, it's most likely that he's gonna path bot. We didn't have info, so he's more likely to path bot. And yeah, Graves has more HP than me, which is normal in the matchup. So we should just be safer there and just not all in. Especially because Bard is not a very reliable source of engage. His Q is quite hard to hit. And Aurora has a dash and invisibility. So yeah, there's Janna with the shield, even though her heal was not up. Flash was still up. So yeah, this gank was just shit. I should just go either for Scuttle, which we could probably get, or just reset or go to Scuttle top if I don't believe I can defend the Scuttle. That's fine. You shouldn't waste or lose your jungle on the Scuttle. So I'm doing the Scuttle. I use a ward, you can see here, to know whether Graves is coming. I know that I have a tempo advantage because he was fighting while I was dead, so I respawned earlier than he could if he based instantly when we got him out of vision. But still, this ward is quite good, I guess. And now we can see on the map that Janna is coming with Graves. I'm wondering whether this ward was necessary because Orianna did put a ward here, but I think it's quite good because it gives info in advance. And there's still a dark area between my ward here and the Orianna ward. No, sorry, between the Scuttle and the ward here, there's still a gray area that maybe the enemy could pass through. So yeah, it's probably a good one. So here I'm finishing the clear. I have 650 gold, which allows me to get Dirk plus a longsword, which I think is the same build as Graves has, with the kills he got in bot lane. So now my bot camps are gonna be up, so I'm just going towards them. But it's kind of flippy, but it feels really difficult. Like, it doesn't feel like the kills are free there. Especially with the Janna having her heal back up probably soon as well. So yeah, we'll see. Then the Scuttle is here. I'm just gonna dancing. Okay, I'm not going for the Scuttle because yeah, Scuttle was probably done by Graves anyway, so it's pretty useless to go there. And the grabs are spawning. So I have info. I pinged the bar in advance that he could come because we were seeing Janna bot. So he could be there before her, but yeah, now that Orianna is dead, I can't really contest that for now. Wake could be killable. I'm trying to wait for Bard, so I'm faking that I'm going for her. And yeah, he's coming before me, so that's good. Now that she's dead, Orianna's here, we can contest grabs. We have to be careful about Irelia as well. She just killed Xante. So they were on the grabs. They can't really contest now because they don't have Hui. Irelia can't come on us, I think. I could be going in with my R, but I didn't want to because there was no follow-up from Orianna. Here I'm pinging, okay, his blue is gonna be up. We just go from bottom because if you go there, he's gonna be in the bush, he's gonna see us, he's gonna dash out, and we can't kill him. But of course Orianna is hinting, she's coming to just do this. And yeah, we can't kill Graves now. And it was the free kill that we need, because we're still behind, and this is the kind of thing we need to find. Some catching people. Now that I see Irelia, I should be like, okay, I go, I leave. But I didn't see her. I was too focused on the blue buff and the Graves, so I didn't see Irelia coming. Now I'm just kind of annoyed. I shouldn't talk in the chat, but whatever. Okay, another important call. I saw Graves walking into my top side, and the most important thing in my top side right now is the red buff. Also, you can see he didn't base for quite a while, so I have even an item lead now on him, but I don't have my ult. So I still think he's killable. I'm pinging Bard, okay, come, and if you watch on the map, Bard is going like to the place where the objective obviously the red buffs, so he's late. And we can't catch him now. I'm just putting some spells, but Orianna got chunked, and yeah, this is lost. Then, I don't know, I'm going on the Raptors to try to defend them, but Orianna's out. I'm getting very tilted, but him going this long path for no reason. I'm getting Raptors, and then yeah, I shouldn't go in, it's stupid. But we got Hui's flash at least. But yeah, that was a pretty good opportunity to come back. This is the kind of catch you need. Even though it didn't work, I think it was the right call to do that, because he didn't have a lot of items. So now we can go back to our bot side and to clear. We need some info to know what to do next. So I'm getting close to my teammates. They're in quite a bad position, so I just stay around, you know? I need more info to know whether we can kill. Here I see Janna. She seems to be wanting to put some vision in here. So very important, now she hinted. So what I do here, she needs to take this plant to get out. So I just root her on the plant, then I auto the plant. Even though it doesn't get me to her, I just need her not to take this plant. Now Bard can put his spells. He did a very good stun, and then I could just follow up with my ult. So to turn a game, you need plays like this. You need your teammates to be on the place, because you're not gonna kill on your own like two super fed opponents. You need your team to be there and to play some CC. And now, this is the moment where we came back in the game. Like the kill on Graves and Janna was the kind of play that you need to turn a game. You need to catch them. You can't force that too much on your own. This is why I'm always trying to ping as much in advance as possible my teammates what play is gonna be the winning play. Even though it's gonna be toxic or whatever, you need your team anyway. So you ping, they come, they don't, whatever. You did the right call. You avoid, like you don't do the play if you can't, but you will need to do plays like this if you want to turn a game. So do your best, let your teammates help. Here I dodged like 4 spells in 1 second, that's crazy. Let's watch it again. I know that she's gonna be landing her spells in a straight line, so yeah. What I do is I just Q and then dash on the side to dodge, which is pretty beautiful. So free kill. Now the game is definitely even. We have 2 grubs, 1 dragon, and there's like 11 kills to 9. So what you need to keep in mind in this season as well, I'm gonna wait for the moment where I press tab. Okay, so here you see that we got the first blood. The enemy got 1 neutral objective, and so did we. This means that us, if we get the first tower, we get the tier 3 boots available, and the tier 2, I don't know. But if the enemies get 2 neutral objectives plus the first tower, it means that they get them. So it's pretty important now, especially when you have a tank like Sante or even those boots, like the swiftness boost. The boots are OP right now, so you should definitely try to get them. So we need either to get the first tower. It seems pretty difficult because, as you can see, all the plates are up on the enemy towers. So maybe we should play for the neutral objectives. But if we can get the first tower, it can be pretty quick. So we definitely need it. So you have to keep in mind, try to get the first tower if you can, even more than before. And at the same time, you have to think, okay, is there a first tower I need to defend? Okay, here I was thinking I could get Bard to help me, but he was already in mid, so I'm just getting out with my ore. And I end up stealing a kill, which is good. I know that his blue buff is up. Graves is still bot, or he was bot, so yeah, Bard is pinging, which I should be doing. So that's good from Bard. You should do that. Your role as a jungler is also to watch the map for your allies, because as I said, they have a direct opponent to be aware of, like whether they're going to be engaged or not, and you're just doing PvE, so your eyes should be on the minimap or on the lanes at least 50% of the time when you're clearing. And as well, of course, you need to ping every SS. Like someone's missing, you ping it. Someone's probably around, you ping it. And you don't just do like one missing ping on a lane. That's completely useless. You ping danger ping on someone when you think they're gonna get ganked. Like 2-3 times, that's how you ping. Like, bronze people think that pinging is just like, okay, I pinged the missing once, and 20 seconds later, my laner is still missing. Oh, I already pinged 20 seconds before, so that's fine. No, that's totally stupid. Like, your allies are human beings that have to deal with so many information at the time. So you ping every 5 seconds, I don't know, careful, 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 so that they are sure, so that you're sure that they know what's happening. Someone's missing, probably towards them. So that they don't take the risky trades or stuff like that. Now I'm gonna cover top because it's pretty obvious that they're coming for it. Graves is coming as well, so I knew it. He's here. I'm just chunking him and good ult by board. By orb, I don't know where I flashed, it was useless to flash here. But now we are ahead in kills and the game is way easier. So we still need to get these tier 3 boots. So neutral objectives or first tower, as I said, because we already have the first blood. So I'm gonna be clearing bot probably. Bard is around in their jungle. I'm gonna advance a bit. I cleared 2 camps and then I hover bot. Because if we get a kill, it's probably a free dragon or a free tower. So my Gromp is gonna be way less worth it than that. Jin couldn't follow quickly enough. So now I just auto the tower. Because I'm thinking, okay, we could probably get the first tower, but Graves is coming. So I respect that. They just got the first tower, so now it's gonna be decided with the neutral objectives. So if you can get both the dragon and the herald, here, I don't know, she's not respecting me, so I just go and kill her. Now Graves is mid, so it's probably a free tower. If I'm honest, at this point I didn't see that Irelia got the first tower. I was checking the map, but I was only checking the mid tower, which we still have, and the bot tower, but not the top tower, so yeah. I'm checking now tab and I'm like, oh fuck, we don't have the tier 3 boots, what the fuck. And yeah, top tower is gone, but I'm basing now quickly because I can get a Dirk, which adds in a good bit of damage, but I still want to deny this dragon, so I'm not sure basing was good, but yeah, Xante is coming to defend. Now Xante is doing the dragon at tone, and yeah, that's just not so good. Aura's coming. I'm chunking her, but she's not visible, she just flashed. I should ping her flash in the chat as well. So normally it should be a free dragon for us at least, even though we don't get any kill, maybe one, I don't remember. So yeah, easy kill here. In terms of boots as well, I'm building lucidity. People seem to think that swiftnets are OP. I'm not sure yet. What's sure is that Yumus doesn't provide any haste, and Serpent as well. So I still want to build some haste because especially when you have no haste at all, like the 25 haste from the boots are gonna bring quite a lot of DPS. Because haste is digressive, you know, the more you have, the less CDR you get. Now I'm going for this because it gives us tier 3 boots if I steal that. But the thing is that I have a shutdown. 3AD shutdown is quite a lot. So this was definitely not a good call. I got it, you know, I stole the rift. So we get the boots, but it was way too risky and we give 2 shutdowns for it, so yeah. Because we get the boots, it's not that big of a deal, but we could just play the next objective because it was not their third. So yeah, that was not a good call, even though it ended up being okay. So now, yeah, I'm going for Edge of Night. I do want some MMR, I think, because they have double AP, so I'm gonna build Murmur just probably at some point. But I was already onto Edge of Night, which is probably meh, yeah. It's alright, because they don't have any armor, I think. Maybe Graves has some in his kit. But yeah, whatever. Items are quite important, but not too much. It just needs to make some sense. What's gonna lose you games is how you play, to be honest. In almost all games. So here I'm bot, but yeah, there's Atakhan top, which I was not aware of. We have to be very careful about it because we're not used to it. So we have to keep in mind, okay, 20-minute marks, make sure you're careful with Atakhan. Although it seems quite useless, to be honest. What's quite good is the flowers it gives. But the buff on its own, in solo queue, because you have two Atakhan. But one of them is just never ever gonna happen in solo queue because you need to have like a very low amount of kills, which just never happens in solo queue. Like you have to kill it all the time, especially because I'm playing an assassin, so I'm just gonna go for kills, perma. So the Atakhan you have in solo queue all games gives a 25% increase to the bonus given by epic monsters. I'm not sure. Does it work on the dragon, on the dragon buffs? Because the buffs are not that big anyway, so you have 25% increase. It's okay, but like it's not gonna change the game, you know? I'm just checking because I have the plant. If I didn't have the plant, I would not be checking this blue buff because it's too risky. So yeah, the Atakhan shouldn't be, you shouldn't die for it. The other Atakhan has a buff which is completely broken, but this one is pretty useless. Because the other one, it gives you basically a free life to everybody. So even the ones with shutdown, they will, on their next death, they will not give the shutdown, they will only give 100 gold. Okay, let's watch the fight. I didn't get it, but Oriana did very good by putting her ball on me, which makes a great combo for us. So they did get the Atakhan, but we got the flowers, which I believe is better. So now we get Prio, we can push everything. We have the dragon coming soon. So yeah, when you're doing this kind of thing, you have to check perma, press tab and check whether the enemies are spawning soon or not, which I'm not doing, but I believe I have the timers in mind to know whether you have time to do the stuffs as well. Because here, if the enemy team was spawning 10 seconds ago, this dragon could be more difficult than it is now. But because we know that Graves is spawning just like 5 seconds ago now, because I pressed tab, it's like, okay, they can't contest that. They have to deal with the waves as well. So we're fine. So I'm gonna be clearing a bit so that I get maybe 1450 gold. Okay, I'm clearing top. We see Aurelia trying to gamble something on Oriana. Yeah, it's kind of a desperate move. She didn't have any info, she just flashes in. But the Oriana was playing quite well, to be honest. She was handling this Aurelia very well, which is not that easy, I believe. So now Jin is in a bad spot. I'm coming to help. Aurora Flash, sorry. So that's a free catch. Bard wants to go in, but there's not much we can do. I see the bot, the wave bot. Sante is TPing. So that's a free tower for us. We have only 2 grubs. I think I forgot to mention at some point that I just decided to leave the grubs because we didn't have the tempo for it. So yeah, game is pretty chill now. We do have to get the Nashor. I was trying to ping the team. They didn't want to do it because Xante is bot, so it should be free. We have good vision in their bot, in their top side. So yeah, Jin wants to catch the wave. I'm like, okay. And now I'm the one who's late for the Nashor. So we just did it fast. They were mid, hard ults. Free kill. Then there's the Janna. E-flash Q. Should get the Graves, but he's as fast as me. That's my Dominion, okay, whatever. Let's see the last 20 seconds. So, I hope you guys liked it. Season 15 is feeling quite good for now. I didn't win like most of my games, but it's definitely quite fun. There's quite a lot of going on. We need to be careful with the first blood, which is a bit funnier. It allows us to make a more creative pathing so that we are sure to head to the first kill. So that should be your priority in the early game, I think. And yeah, see you around. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to post them in the comments.